Josiah, what were you all doing well in the first half to hold Texas A&M to 7 points at the 2-minute warning?
Yeah, I just felt like we came out and especially in that first half, just executing and dominating the run. Trying to make them one-dimensional, and just trying to get them off the field. Especially a good team like that, just getting them off the field. But yeah, in that first half, I feel like we did a good job, just executing a job, stopping the run.
Go ahead, and then Eli.
Josiah, what would you say the impact of this defeat is for you guys, and how do you reset from here with maybe some of your goals having to be recalibrated?
Yeah, it sucks. Losing a game like that, you prepare all week, and that whole bye week sucks as a team, just as a competitor. You want to win. But all the goals we wanted, we knew was after this game, and we just got to go back to the drawing board, focus on Mississippi State, and just take it one game at a time here, and just try to finish out with the seniors.
Josiah, what makes it tough for you guys as a defense when you're out there so much as that game goes on, getting kind of worn down by that A&M offense?
Yeah, you got to play 4 quarters at the end of the day. There's no excuses at the end of the day. As a defense, if you keep them out of the end zone, the better the game's going to go along. But, we got to play 4 quarters no matter what and just try to continue to execute our job. But, yeah.
Cal?
Josiah, how do you regroup now that the playoffs off the table? How do you regroup in the next few days and reassess where the season is for the final stretch?
Yeah, just preparing. We come in just tomorrow, Monday. Just everyone has to just look in the mirror, try to figure out what they can do better without pointing fingers. And starting with myself, just look in the mirror, what I can do better, try to help this football team and defense. And then going from there, just trying to correct the mistakes and just getting ready for Mississippi State now. You can't ponder it once we get over it. Today. Then we just got to get ready for the next game and try to want to know next week.
Josiah, your unit had been so effective against a number of dual-threat quarterbacks this season. What made Reed's poise and execution down the stretch tonight maybe a little different?
Yeah, later on, especially how he was just able to kind of maneuver and use his legs a little bit, kind of hurt us, especially in the one run he had. But, it's just at the end of the day, we just got to execute our job, especially later on down that stretch, can't fall apart as a defense. We just got to continue to execute our job, and, that starts with me.
Right here in the back.
Josiah, they had 7 different players rush the ball throughout the game. How does that variety of offensive rushers affect your guys' ability to kind of slow them down from any one position?
Yeah, and that doesn't really affect us as much. At the end of the day, whoever has the ball has the ball. We all know our assignment. We know our gap. We just got to execute and dominate the best we can. They got a good team, a lot of guys who can handle the ball. So
Finish up right there.
So the fake punt came at a time when you guys are starting to gain a little bit of momentum. When you get off the field and have to go back on literally one play later, just kind of what does that do to your guys' psyche?
Yeah, it sucks as a defense, but at the end of the day, as a defense, we got to go put the fire out. We got to go back on the field, try to make a play, hopefully try to cause a turnover or just get them off the field. And that's the only thing you can try to do as a defense is just try to, create some type of energy again off of that, try to get them off the field. But, yeah, it's just the only thing you can do as a defense, try to put the fire out.